Alright, Joe, you have posed 6 questions. I will try to address your questions. Note that I am not a truther in the 9/11 truther sense, because they're idiots. I am a truther in the sense that I look at all aspects of what's going on. See, like I've stated in my videos, truthers only believe that government was involved. They give Islam a complete pass. Whereas the Bush bots do the exact opposite. They give the government a complete pass and blame it all on Islam. Well, they're both right and they're both wrong at the same time because both are involved. But anyway, let me address your 6 questions. Question number 1. Why hit the Pentagon? The Pentagon is a symbol of American power. If you hit it, it makes America look weak. Okay? See, the Pentagon is ringed with anti-aircraft weaponry. You may not know that as an American, but it is. It's ringed with anti-aircraft weaponry. So when the terrorist, so-called, circled the Pentagon not once but twice so that he could come back down and around and hit the specific hard point that the government had planned for him, he should have been shot out of the sky. Okay? He should have been shot out of the sky. The Pentagon is ringed with anti-aircraft weaponry. Not to mention the cameras. Of course, you've already mentioned the cameras, but he should have been shot out of the sky. As soon as he started that first circle pattern, wham, he should have been knocked out. But it didn't happen, did it? And why, like the film Loose Change says, which is one thing they got right, why did he circle until he hit a brand new, steel-reinforced section of the Pentagon, designed specifically to prevent attacks of that nature? See, that's ridiculous. It makes no damn sense. Okay. Question number 2. Why hit the towers? Well, the towers were the tallest things in New York. That made logical sense. Plus, it was easy to wire them up for demolition. An old building like, say, the Statue of Liberty, the Eiffel Tower, Lord have mercy, the Empire State Building, Statue of Liberty, all these old buildings cannot be wired up. Only new ones can, because to wire up the old one costs a lot more money. Besides, I'll get to that real reasons and my methods in another question. Number 3, why hit building number 7? Because building number 7 was not only a command post for Giuliani, but it also probably had significant... See, most Americans did not know there was a command bunker in building number 7. Perhaps knowledge of that information might have caused some people to be more skeptical and ask questions. But see, the thing of it is that nobody can answer is why did Rudy Giuliani take all of that debris and whisk it out of the area so darn fast? You never remove evidence from a crime scene. Never. It's against the law. Rudy should be in jail right now for removing evidence from a crime scene. It's against the law. It's a federal offense. In fact, it's a very high federal offense. But Rudy ain't in jail, is he? He gets away with it. See? Anyway, question number 4. Why crash a plane in Pennsylvania? Probably to make it look like they were going to also hit the White House or the Capitol building. It's just that simple. See, the funny thing about 9/11 is that it's the first time in world history where 747, 757, 767, whatever nomenclature you like to use, it's the first time in history that jumbo jets have disintegrated into nothingness. Okay, it's the first time. It's the first time. And look at any jet aircraft wreck you want. I saw a video from Boeing themselves where they tested the fire capability of a Boeing jet. Okay, the plane sat and burned all day, and even after burning all day, there was still skeletal remains and plenty plenty of debris to identify it as a jet. So why is it that only on 9/11 do we have disintegrating jets? It makes no sense. Makes no sense. Anyway, number 5, why fly unmarked aircraft? This is very simple, because you needed to poke a hole into the buildings in order to make it easier for the unmanned aircraft to get in there and do its damage. This preliminary explosion by a missile or a rocket or what have you helps to weaken the structure and allow it to fall down easier. That's just good common sense. Like the film Loose Change shows, there is a special pod for missiles mounted directly onto the body of the jumbo jet to accomplish this. Jumbo jets don't have hard points, ladies and gentlemen. It is a military aircraft. There's no doubt about that. Why bring the building down with explosives? Huh? The thing of it is, as it's been stated multiple times, buildings will sit there and burn for days and days and days without coming down. They needed the planes to come down so that they could get their lucrative terrorist clause on their insurance policy. All right? Building that would normally pay out, say, a few $1,000,000, Larry Silverstein caught several $billion for. And he got it for each building. Building 1, 2, and 7 were not the only ones that were torn down either, by the way. I bet you didn't know that, did you? But yeah, it's true. But yeah, that's this money. Larry Silverstein made a mint and got away with it. Bush's brother or cousin was in charge of security for that area until just prior to 9/11. It's all a scam. John Kerry is Bush's cousin. How many Americans know that? You know, people think, oh, it's too difficult to hide. No, it's not. How many Americans, before I just told you, knew that John Kerry was Bush's cousin? I bet maybe 1 out of 1,000. No, scratch that. 1 out of 100,000 probably knew it. So, is it really so hard to hide stuff from Americans? No, not at all. Not hard at all. All right? Hope that helps you out, buddy.